What's up guys, welcome to a brand new video. Today is Friday and I'm going to give you a ride along video on a Friday. It is not the beginning of the day, it's around 4 o'clock right now, so I'm going to get started at 4 o'clock. Today is going to be a great day. I'm going to have you guys ride along with me for the dinner rush and see how much money I can make. And I just wanted to say a huge thank you to all of you subscribers out there who subscribe to my channel. I can't believe I made it to 1,000 subscribers. I am beyond excited about it. I just couldn't ever imagine that I would get this far in my channel, and I'm so happy that I did. Thank you all so much for the support. It really means the world to me. I'll have to do something special for you guys in the near future, so pay attention to that. Maybe I will. We'll see if there's something I could do for you guys. But in the meantime, let's get started with this great video. And remember guys, if you like my content, remember to smash that like, comment down below, subscribe for more, all that good stuff. And hopefully today I can give you some tips and tricks like I normally do. And let's get started with today's video. So before I get started with the shift and with the video, I just want to take a quick second to mention to you guys, if any of you out there want to contact me in any way, if you have any questions or if you will have any suggestions or anything at all, and you don't want to leave it in the comment section, I left my email in my about page on my, if you go to my channel, you could click on the about section and my email is right there, so you could just contact me through that if you want a more private conversation with me. I know a few of you have wanted to in the past, and I just wanted to mention to you guys that I'm available. If you want to email me, I'll get right back to you. I'm always on top of it. I check my emails on the daily, multiple times a day. So just want to put that out there. If you want to contact me, you can through my email on my about section on my channel page. All right, so here's my first order at 3:42. So like I said, around 4 o'clock. It's a stacked delivery from Doordash, as you guys can see, Chipotle and Board and Brew. And it's a really great mile to pay ratio. That's why I went ahead and picked it up. So the two restaurants are next door to each other, so it makes the pickups very easy. And yeah, things are looking good so far for this dinner rush. So let's go pick them up and let's get it started. So I just dropped off those last two deliveries from Doordash. It was a stacked order, but I don't know why my other platforms weren't turned on. I knew that I turned them on. My phone's been kind of glitching on me lately, so maybe that's what it was. I turned them on and then the phone like shut them back off. For whatever reason, I don't know why my phone does stuff like that, but I might need to get a new phone. Maybe I'll get one in the future, but anyways, those two deliveries took me pretty far out of my zone, and I was expecting to get one on another platform to take me back into my zone, because you always want to be smart about it. If you get taken out of your zone, I always try to get a delivery from either a different platform or from Doordash that takes you back into it, because you never want to just be driving back without making money, if that makes sense. So I tell that to you guys too, and I try to do it myself. Sometimes it works out in your favor like that, you can do it, or sometimes it doesn't. It just depends. But right now I'm going back towards my zone, and if I get a delivery that's going that way, great, and I'll bring you guys back. All right, so just like that, I turned on the other platforms that weren't turned on. Right away got a Grubhub that looks really good, as you guys can see on the screen here. 2.2 miles for $7. That's always a great mile to pay ratio in my opinion. I would always recommend taking that delivery. The thing with Grubhub is you can see on the screenshot, sometimes you have to drive quite a ways to get to the restaurant, but that's okay with me because it's still a good mile to pay ratio. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick this up and drop it off and keep the day going. All right, you guys, so I went to 7-Eleven for that Grubhub order. I just picked it up. And as I'm standing in 7-Eleven, I got this order from Uber Eats, 5.2 miles for $12.50. Unfortunately, I don't have a screenshot of it, but this Grubhub order is right around the corner, so I could go drop off this Grubhub and then go pick up that Uber Eats at Jack in the Box and go drop it off. So that's how I multi-app and how I stack orders on different platforms. Just like to give you guys a breakdown of it so you guys know exactly how I do it, and if you want to do it that way, or if you have any suggestions or anything at all. I just want to be completely transparent with you guys so you can see exactly how I'm doing it. And yeah, so I'm on my way to drop off that Grubhub order, and then we'll go pick up that Uber Eats. So as I'm on my way to pick up this Uber Eats order, I just want to take a quick second to say that if any of you out there are struggling with any mental health issues, or you're having any issues along those lines, I just want to say that it's okay to talk about it. It's okay to give yourself care, to put yourself first. It's not selfish to have self-care. Just know that if you're having a rough day, it can only go up from there. Things do get better. Think about the bright side of things. I've been there before. I've had bad days. I've had times with my channel where I didn't post for a week straight because of those mental health issues, but if you need to talk to somebody, if that's something you think that would help you, then do that. I know in my experience, I'm just being transparent with you guys. I talked to a doctor about it. I got some help with it, and I'm working through it right now. And I know that every one of you out there, if you're suffering from any kind of mental illness, I know you can get past it. If you're not having the best day, just stay positive, stay motivated, have goals in mind. Take little steps to meet those goals, and you'll eventually get there. And things will just start to get better for you. Remember that it's not always going to be on the decline. For every down, there's an up. And I just want to let you guys know that it's okay to talk about those type of things. So if you're having any issues like that, and you think that you might need some help, or you want to talk to somebody, just go ahead and do it. Sometimes it might be scary to do those things, but after you do them, you feel so much better that you did. And yeah, just a quick reminder for you guys, PSA, that mental health is okay, and more people have it than you would think. Just know that you're not the only one out there. So have a great day, and let's go pick up this delivery, and let's keep the day moving. All right, you guys, so as I'm dropping off that last Uber Eats order, I have Grubhub and Uber Eats on because I'm doing the Uber Eats delivery. And I picked up an order from Grubhub and Uber Eats at the same restaurant right here, right next to the drop-off. So literally like 20 feet away from the drop-off. As you can see from the screenshots, I picked them both up. One of them's going 2 miles, and then one of them's going 1.4 miles, I believe it is. So super great mile to pay ratio on those ones. Super close, super easy, and that's another reason why you keep the apps on all the time. You don't always have to accept all the orders, but at least you get them coming in on your phone to take a look at them to see if you want to take them. So let's go pick them up and let's go drop them off. All right, so I just want to say a quick little tip for you guys if you're doing the multi-apping and you're new to it. You're doing multi-apping like I do. I just want to mention that some platforms I prioritize more than other platforms. So let's say for this delivery right now, this stacked orders, I'm going to go do the Uber Eats first and then the Grubhub second, because usually if they're both like the same distance, right? So if they're both like similar distance but going the same way, I usually always prioritize Uber Eats and Doordash over Grubhub, because Grubhub gives you a longer grace period for you to drop off. I've noticed they give you a pretty decent amount of time to get to the customer's house where it says deliver ETA on there, as you guys know from the screenshots, or if you're doing Grubhub. So I just want to say that, because if you prioritize Uber Eats and Doordash first, in my opinion, that's better, because Doordash has contract violations if you're 10 minutes past the pickup from the restaurant, or if you're 10 minutes past the drop off to the customer, they give you contract violations sometimes. And then Uber Eats, I've noticed, has a shorter time for you to drop off to the customer than Grubhub does. So that's why I say I do Grubhub usually second in this situation. And I'm still not going to be late. I still have everything in hot bags. So be smart. I'm not saying take orders that don't make sense and then just go do Grubhub even though it doesn't make sense. I'm saying You still have to plan out the deliveries. They have to be going pretty much the same way. They have to be close to each other. But I just prioritize DoorDash and Uber Eats before Grubhub. So I just wanted to give you that little trick that I do in my head. That's how I plan it out. That's how I make my day go a little bit smoother. And hopefully it helps you have your day go a little bit smoother as well. All right, so I was just dropping off that Grubhub order and just got an Uber Eats as I'm trying to drop off that Grubhub. So that's another reason I always tell you guys, keep the apps on. It is Taco Bell, as you guys can see from the screenshot. It's right across the street. Super good mile to pay ratio. That's why I picked it up. So it's right over there. So let's go ahead and let's go get it. So just got done dropping off that order. Things are looking pretty good today. It's a nice dinner rush. And yeah, one of my main goals is to not be wasting time sitting around. So far so good. It's been pretty busy, like I said. And I just want to try to keep it up as much as I can. Keep up the busyness. That's why I have all 3 apps going. So that's my strategy, is have 3 apps going. I know some of you do 2 apps. Some of you just only do 1 app. That's fine, do your thing. But for me, I use all 3. So I'm going to go into a hotspot for DoorDash and see if I can pick up some more deliveries. So let's go ahead and let's keep it going. All right, so I just picked up my next delivery from DoorDash. As you guys can see on the screenshot, it's really far, 12.5 miles, I believe, but it's a good mile to pay ratio still, in my opinion, 21.50. And on these big orders, there tends to be hidden tips in there, so there might still be a hidden tip in there. And if you look at it, it's all highway miles, so that again is another great thing about this. Not all miles are the same, you guys. Remember that when you're looking at deliveries to potentially pick up. Not all the miles are the same, you guys. So highway miles, good mile to pay ratio. And this is a perfect order to pick up if you want to try to get another one on a different platform to stack along with it, just to drop off on the way there. So I went ahead and picked it up, and I'm at the restaurant now, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick it up and I'll bring you guys back. So I just wanted to say one more quick thing about that DoorDash delivery that I just picked up, the one that's going 12.5 miles for $21.50. So the order was ready when I walked into the restaurant, so I took no time at all. And the drive is only gonna take me 20 minutes, 23 minutes, or 20 minutes. So think about that. I'm making $21.50 in 20 minutes. And then if I could get another delivery that's going to be picked up where I dropped this one off at, then that's great. So I can come back this way, try to find a delivery coming back this way, and I could potentially make well over 30 bucks for this hour. So if you think about it like that, then you can make well over 30 bucks an hour, sometimes even 40 bucks an hour. Not every hour, but if you plan it out and you're really using your brain and you have a plan set, then you can make over 30 bucks an hour easily. I've done it before, and you could do it too. All right, so I just dropped off the last order of the video. I've been working for just under 3 hours, so I'll just say 3 hours, and I've made a total of $77.55. And if you divide that by 3 hours, I made $25.85 per hour. So not the most I could be making, but again, Uber Eats doesn't always have the tips come in right away, so I could have some tips waiting for me still, so it could be more. But for now, I made a total of $77.55, worked 3 hours, and that's $25.85 per hour. Still, I'll take that anytime, any day. And the mileage that I drove, let's see here, and I drove 36 miles. So that, let me just see here. So actually for the mileage to pay, this shift is actually really great. I made $2.15 per mile. So $2.15 per mile, that's really great. Couldn't ask for anything better than that, in my opinion, of course. So there you have it, you guys. That's the dinner shift on a Friday. I'm gonna keep delivering, but as for the video goes, I'm gonna cut it here. I gave you guys a good 3 hours of a ride along, and we talked about some things. We talked about some mental health. I gave you a few tips here and there, like I like to do, and I just really hope that you guys get some entertainment value out of this, or you get some benefit from this, and whether that be advice, experience, anything like that. And I just want to say again, thank you all so much for getting me to 1K subscribers. It means the world to me. You guys just don't understand how much that means to me. And I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. Again, guys, if you like my content, remember to smash that like, comment down below, subscribe for more, all that good stuff, and stay tuned for another episode.